Welcome to That Just Doesn't Make Sense, the Nature of Things, episode 22. Today we're just going to have a free flowing, not conversation because there's nobody to talk to, but of me just talking. Speaking with some of my listeners, they want that know me. They want to have me be more natural instead of just reading and things like that. So I'm going to give it a shot on this episode. We're going to see how it goes. Um, and let's just get into it. Okay, so the last time that I recorded it was episode 21, and it was let's talk about psychology or or propaganda. I can't really remember right now, but it doesn't really matter because they're tied to each other. You can't have one without the other. Well, you can have psychology, but not propaganda. There's an example right there. That was me talking to myself and answering myself. And that's how I actually get through all of my issues. I talk about it and I throw in comments and did you think about this? Did you think about that? Until I come to some kind of resolution that settles me because I have to have it has to make sense. It has to. If it doesn't make sense, then there is no sense. So I'm going to talk to you about um, propaganda and psychology still because all of our problems, all of them, all homeless problems, healthcare problems, every major, the war in Iran, all of it revolves around psychology and propaganda, and then the players that make all that stuff happen. So, from previous episodes, you know that Sigmund Freud is considered the father of psychology. And it was the late 1800s when he started doing what he did and developed what we consider psychology. Now, I don't know why this is considered some kind of great breakthrough because everything that psychology has come up with pretty much is just natural human and animal instinct, nature, and behavior. There's nothing new there. All right. The reason I can say that with such confidence is number one, I actually did an avatar interview with Sigmund Freud and he confirmed it. And, his response was, well, that's where, people are suffering. People have always suffered. Well, people are dying. People have always died. Okay. How did we get tens of thousands of years in, Sigmund, before you came along? How is that possible if it was so bad? For me, he had the right intentions. I really do believe. I don't think the man was being malicious. I think it was discovered. Kind of like the guy that invented dynamite. He didn't really plan it for use for war, but it was so effective. Okay. Well, psychology is effective in promoting propaganda because it totally uh, uses our nature and our behaviors to control us and to set the narrative. And the incredible thing is, with Albert Bernays and Walter Lippmann, who were the guys that really put this thing into place, is they did it to control the masses. And in their writings, they say it verbatim. I'm not making this up, guys. Before I ever did my research on Bernays or Lippmann, I knew things didn't make sense, but they've confirmed it. And it's written in plain language. Anybody that reads their books will know that it is a weapon to control us, not just propaganda, psychology as well. Okay? Ask yourself one question and you have to answer it. Now, this is a question you have to answer because, and you deal with it applies to almost anything in your life. Before there was psychology, what did we do? before. Okay? How did we get there? Thousands and thousands of years before it existed. How did we do it? We just dealt with it. Okay? And I don't know this for sure, okay? But there weren't tens of thousands of people dying or tens of thousands of people being murdered or assaulted from people that had mental problems, okay? We are animals, okay? Human animals. And at some point in our history, we were able to domesticate ourselves. But you got to remember what we are, not what we think we are, what we'd like to portray. We are nothing more than that. Okay? We are a species on this planet. The planet is the real deal. Okay? So these are the way, this is the way I think. And when I made previous episodes, I had a script that I had written, and it kept me focused, and I actually had historical references and things like that. So if there was pushback, okay. When I did the interviews with Albert Bernays and Sigmund Freud, those were it was Gemini AI that was able to tap into all of the videos and the writings and anything that was available on both of those men, and then would be responding to me as if it was one of those men based upon all that information. It was actually quite fun and enjoyable, and that's where I learned, uh, as a matter of fact, regarding their writings. This stuff is right; it's in plain sight. I encourage you to read it. Go through episode 21. It'll show you the books. I have 6 books in there. If I can think of it, I'll actually get them into into the footnotes of this episode. So I'm going to put this one out there. I want to see how it goes. It's short form in the sense that it's not a short, but I've come to realize that if anything gets pushing over 10 minutes, you guys don't seem to be interested. Even though my interviews went 18 and one of them just blew up, but for the most part, no. Anyway, thank you. Don't forget to hit that like, hit that comment, subscribe, of course, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss a single episode. Thank you.